Hi everyone, welcome back to Mario. So I'm going to take on Hazy Maze Cave today. I've sort of hyped this up as being one of the difficult levels for coin collecting, and that's definitely true if you're going for like the maximum score, but I'm not going to do that because the method for it is just too unreliable. I mean, I don't think anyone's actually ever maxed this level out. It's the same with Shift and Sandland. Although actually, that might not be true. I don't know. But anyway, what you want to do is you want to pick any star except for star 1. The reason for this is that the Wario hat, not the Wario hat, there'll be like an extra Goomba or something in the level if you take any other star, because on star 1 the Wario hat is on Dory, the Loch Ness Monster thing, and if you take any other star then it's on another Goomba which otherwise isn't here. So you want to start with the Wario hat and you want to turn metal right away. But this is sounding too much like a tutorial, it's not really meant to be, but yeah, I'm going to kill these two Goombas. This is another level that would benefit from not having Luigi unlocked, by the way, if you were going for the theoretical max. If you're going for the second kind of theoretical max, which is what I'm doing right now, then actually it would be beneficial to have all characters unlocked. Because these two Goombas right here are going to be like the sort of parts of the combo that are constantly going to regenerate. As you saw, I killed them, but their hats have just moved across the room to over here. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to get them both. And this is going to make the Goombas reappear again. Obviously after I lose this one. So let's just prove that. As you can see, both Goombas are back. So these are going to be targets for the combos, right? But I'm not going to settle for like a 2 times combo. That's pathetic, right? We want a 3 times at least. So I'm going to grab this beetle. I'm not going to swallow. I'm going to quickly spit him over here. Get him off screen. Now that he's off screen, he's not going to move at all until I put him back on screen. It doesn't matter where I go in the level. I could go all the way to like where Dory is and come back. As long as he isn't on screen, he'll stay in the exact same position that I've put him in. I'm just going to prove that to you right now before I continue. Just pop in here and pop back out. So I've obviously left the room. You know, he's not on screen. He may technically be right now actually because of where the camera is, but I've kind of pointed it around here. So if I run around here, yeah, he's still in that corner, which is where I want him, because what's going to happen is I'm going to stand over here, shoot an egg, it's going to hit 1 Goomba, 2 Goomba, and then it's going to try to hit this guy, but it'll hit the wall before it gets to him, which means that he won't die and I can use him again. So let me just put him back into his spot, get him off screen, turn this into an egg, and turn around. 1, 2, 3. So I got 9 coins out of that, because those things give you 3 coins each. And just going to do the same thing as before. Get the hats again, and then lose them both so that the Goombas respawn. Obviously the reason that I killed them with Wario at the start was because I can't turn them into eggs anyway, because like they're already wearing hats. So at least by doing that I get 2 coins instead of just 1. And the 2 Goombas that I killed at the start of the level are both Goombas that can wear a Wario hat, so yeah, it's optimal with having all the characters unlocked to just kill all of them with Wario's metal ability. So I'm just going to head back now, and obviously this guy, if I kill him, watch what happens. No coins, and when the hat disappears it's just gonna appear in a Goomba. It's just gonna appear out of nowhere. Eventually, there it is, and again, I'm not going to kill that one, but like if I did it would be 0 coins again. So pretty useless. So same thing as before, making sure to keep that other beetle off screen until I get right around there so that it doesn't move. Okay, let's go. So that's another 9 coins. I'll just move the hats again, if they would ever appear. So yeah, this is going to be happening quite a lot, because there's quite a few enemies in this level that need to be comboed. But that's okay. You know, using this strategy, it's actually not that difficult of a level at all. You know, this combo is very consistent. So I'm going to get all the ones up there first before I do anything else. Just from like the entrance room. Because this is kind of the most annoying part to get back to, because you have to climb all the way up here and stuff. And I'm going to try and do all the combo stuff before I do any of the, like, other coin collecting in level. Right, this one here is the one that I comboed before. He comes out of this hole whenever you kill him or turn him into an egg, so he's not going to have coins again. If I could ever kill him, I'd prove that, okay. But this one over here still has his coins. This one doesn't regenerate, so I'm going to grab him. This box right here has got... it's got 3 coins in it as well, but I'm going to use that in a different combo later on because the box has some different properties when it's turned into an egg than anything else, which I'll cover at the end. It's going to be the last combo that I do because it's the most unreliable. Alright, let's just get the camera around. Fire. As you saw, I hit the wall, which is exactly what I want. I'll get you back in there in a minute. I sometimes worry that things like this are going to look just really repetitive and not be too interesting to watch, but I mean, I watched back the Bubble on Battlefield one, which had loads of Goombas in it, and I thought it was quite interesting. But then again, that was a 5 times combo, so there was more to lose, which I think makes it more interesting as well. So I'm not going to head back up there this time, but there is another beetle over here. And, oh god, I think I've made a mistake. Have I? No, I haven't. No, never mind. I'm panicking for nothing. I'll explain what I meant by that shortly, though. There's a bat kicking about here. Where is he? I'd actually rather just get that just now because the bats are kind of a pain. Didn't want to do that. I wanted to, yeah, like I wanted to just eat him. He doesn't turn the bats into eggs, so can't do anything with them, unfortunately. But yeah, they can be kind of annoying to grab, you know, especially when they're over pits. That was a real issue in the original version of the game. Trying to get their coins. Okay. I like this combo because all the targets are like really close to each other and you've got plenty of time to grab the coins before they disappear. Even if I were to accidentally pick up the Mario hat or something, I'd still easily be able to get them. Just need to make sure I don't try and eat this guy before like he's turned back into Yoshi, otherwise he'll just like punch instead of licking him up. Let me think. Right, the other enemies are down where Dory is, and that's going to take me a while to get there. And I'm going to have to go back to the... In fact, you know, I'm going to do that now, actually. Just so I don't forget. I'm going to go and get the Wario hat, because I'm going to need to open up a door for another one of the beetles down where Dory is. So still leaving the box for now. It's not an issue for me to get this hat, because every time I get it, and then lose it, another Goomba just appears here. That's why there's 2 of them. Or there were 2 of them at the start. And this is the one that I killed earlier, so still no coins from that one. And this box here has a giant mushroom in it. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have any coins. Yeah, it doesn't. So I'm not even going to bother with that. There's no need for it. Okay, so I think there's like 3 Goombas down here, and there should be one more beetle as well. I'm just trying to think if there's like anything else. I think there might be another beetle in one of the other rooms, so I'll go and have a look for it after I'm done here. But what am I doing actually? I need to get the metal cap. Just need to make sure I don't accidentally hit these guys. Really don't want to turn them into coins right now. Because, you know, like when I'd combo them, I'm going to get 3 coins per Goomba. If I did it with him, I'd get 2, and that's a massive difference. Okay. I'll just wait for it to wear off. So this beetle in here, it's the same as the one at the start where it'll constantly jump out of this hole after I turn it into an egg or whatever. Should do, I think, yeah. And that one there doesn't have anything in it. So, but the one I've got in my egg does, so I'm going to go and combo that now. And I don't think there's anything else in here. I know there's nothing in there on the road to the metal cap, but I'll grab these coins just while I'm down here. Wonder where the 100 coin star is going to appear. I'm trying to think of like other parts of this level that are going to be kind of tedious to do. The only one that I can really think of, I wouldn't really call it tedious, just irritating, but like in the red coin room, the one where I'm doing the combos, there's like a platform that you move around on at the top, and there's some boxes that have like yellow coins in them, and there's like a risk that they're going to scatter in stupid patterns, and I'm not going to be able to get them all, but it's whatever. And this is mostly a demonstration more than anything else. This doesn't have coins in it, it's got like a 1-up I think. Don't need it, I've already got 100. Because I did the 100 lives glitch before I started this video, just to be safe. But I've got to say, this level's proven to be a lot less annoying than I remembered. But don't worry, there's going to be much worse coming up in the next video. Okay, so just make sure that that thing is not on camera. I mean, I went halfway across the level there, right? I'm fully across the level in fact, and the beetle should still be in the corner. Yep, he is. It's an excellent combo, I love it. And there is some coins inside this black thing as well, but I'll get that later on, after I'm done with all the combos, because then I can just use Wario's hat freely to break all those. Right, let me just think for a minute. I know that there's 3 Goombas down where Dory is, but before I get to that, I want to have a look in here. I guess I'm gonna just get all of these guys. You can't turn these into eggs, so I'm just gonna, if I could, just turn it into a coin. Or 2 coins I believe you get for them, isn't it? Jesus, we're never gonna know. Right, just so I'll be back for this later on. This is like a nightmare to get in the DS version, because as you saw there, you know, whenever I'm in the toxic gas, it just like it hits me whenever I land in it, and it hits you. It actually has like a knockback animation, and originally it didn't do that, it just took your health down. So I'm not gonna try to get the blue coins just yet. I'll come back with Wario's hat on later on and do that. God, it's seriously like so hard to get around this place in DS1. I hate it so much. Alright, what's in here? Any bats? Where does this lead to? I literally don't remember. Don't you dare fall off of that. Oh wait, yeah, no, I remember where this is. It's up here, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I guess I've got 86 coins. I'll grab this for now. Just making sure that I'm really holding in the B button really hard, because I don't want to fall down over the pit. That would be very bad. I don't think it lets you walk right off the like right off the end of these like it did in the original. Like if you're holding on to it, you just go all the way to the left, you'll just fall right off of it. I think in this one it stops. Like it just stops them from moving anymore. So I'm 9 coins short of 100. Well, I was going to say it'd be cool if like my next combo would give me the 100 coin star, but even if there is a beetle in here, which I'm not sure of, I think there is, then that's not going to be the case anymore. No, there's not. I'm sure there was in the original. Don't know. I'm probably just misremembering, but anyway, there's a 100 coin star with a nice coin above my head as well. And yeah, I'll just save. I feel like this is pointless because I already know what's up here, but just for the sake of it, I'm gonna come up and not grab the star. That would be quite the setback. Yeah, I think I've got all the beetles in. I think it's just those 3 Goombas down by Dory that I need to get still. Right, there's a lot of bats there. I'm going to be using them later on for something else, so I'm just going to leave them for the moment. Getting slightly worried about my health right now. If I can just get to that heart, we'll be good. I'm going to run into it at full speed because that's why it gives you more health. Did you know that, guys? If you run into it at full speed, it gives you more health compared to if you just run into it slowly. I wish I could demonstrate that. Oh well. Right, I think I got everything that's down here as well, didn't I? There was one sniffet back here, but I've already taken care of him. Because of where the camera's pointed right now, I'm just going to go over and make sure that beetle is still... Right, okay, he was, but I'm going to just put him back in it. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, I've been everywhere, haven't I? Actually, that's not true. There's still a couple coins I can grab in here. So I'm just going to head over to where Dory is now a couple of times, 3 times to get all those Goombas. And that's just going to yield 9 coins in total. It's not a lot, but it is obviously necessary if I'm going for max, which I am. So, yep, better get used to this route. We'll be taking it a few times. So yeah, like that little room up there where the rolling rock star used to be in the original version of the game is completely useless here. They've left it in though. Come on. Ugh. I see this glitch is still here for the original. Yeah, this is like really, really far underground. It takes forever for this lift to go all the way back up. Come on. Oh well, it doesn't help that I don't know where I'm going. I guess, like once I'm done with the combos in this room, the last beetle that's still there, I guess I'm just going to do a 2 times with him on the 2 Goombas. I can't really think of anything else that I can do, to be honest. Like I mentioned before, this is not the optimal strat to get the maximum number of coins, but it's the most sort of realistic one that you could be expected to do. But I will show off what the harder strat is later. It's just, it really is very, very random. I was messing around with it quite a lot a few months ago and didn't really get too far with it. With making it more consistent, I mean. Come on. I always take my hand clear off of the R button when I'm doing that right there, putting him into position, because I don't want to accidentally swallow him. That would just be game over. Especially when I'm 108 coins in. See, I'm not even sure how many I'm going to get for this. It's not going to be like a ridiculous amount, you know. If you were to do this with the harder combo, which I'll show later on, I think the max you could get, I calculated it once, it was something like 233, which would put it the closest to 255 without an infinite glitch that we have in the game. But yeah, it's just, it's too infeasible right now, so... I swear there's like another beetle somewhere. I mean, I know there's not, I've been everywhere, but it just feels like there is. I don't know why. Ah, come on. Must run around in circles for ages. Keeps things interesting. Yep. Okay. I know it probably sounds like I'm not enjoying this right now, but I actually do like doing this strategy for this level because it is fairly relaxed. I'm just a little apprehensive about what I'm going to be doing this playthrough next after this level's done. Okay. God, it'd be terrible if it hit like the wall first, if it like targeted the beetle before it targeted them, but I think because the Goombas are closer to me that would never happen anyway. Oh, that took a while to appear. I mean, I pretty much killed them both at the same time, didn't I? And this will be the last combo in this room when I go and get the other Goomba. Yep, definitely worth it. I wish I had like a speed up key or something on this, it'd be very helpful right now. Yep, walking into that slowly, just to emphasise that you don't get much health from it if you do so. You need to be running into it, by the way, just in case anyone doesn't know that. In order to get the maximum amount of health from those hearts, you need to run into it at full speed. That's what determines how much health they give you, just in case you don't know. I feel like I need to say that 50,000 times just to match the amount of comments that I got about it. Yeah, that kind of stuff really annoys me, by the way. I mean, it's a pet peeve more than anything else, but like, if you're going to comment something, like a piece of advice or answer something that I've said in the video, then like, it doesn't hurt to just look at the comments first and see if somebody else has already said it, and if they have, then there's no need for you to do it. Like, I get that you're just trying to help me out and whatever, and I appreciate that, but when most of the comments on a video are basically exactly the same, it just kind of irritates me a bit. Alright, but enough of that. We're done with this, so I'm gonna replenish the Goombas again. Come on. And then I'm just gonna 2 times them with this guy. It theoretically should be possible to get more than that. Like, I should be able to do it 3 times using one of the eyeballs, but again, that's just far too inconsistent, so I'll be ignoring that. Okay, so 6 is better than 3. Can't complain about that. Let me think. The next thing I want to do is go and get the box that I've been ignoring this whole time. And the reason I've been ignoring it the whole time is because when you turn a box into an egg, first of all it stays the shape of a box, which is kind of cool, but more importantly, after it hits the last target in a combo, so say there was like 5 enemies that I could hit with it, after it hit the 5th one it wouldn't explode, it would continue going, because it slides along the ground, or something like that, and it would hit the wall, which would kind of be like a 6 times combo. It's the only instance you can get it. Is with this box. Generally you can't do it. So the reason I've left the bats alive down in the toxic maze is because I'm going to use them for that very purpose. There's 4 of them there, which means if it hits all 4 of them, then hits a nearby wall, I should be able to get 15 coins out of this. But I'll settle for 12, and it's actually quite difficult to collect the coins because of what I said earlier about the gas hurting you. Not going to risk it. I don't want to accidentally press A to fire this when I'm trying to slide kick up that thing. Okay. Just want to carefully make my way over to the heart first of all. Definitely got the sniffy here, didn't I? Yeah, I did. So this is another thing that's kind of random, it's kind of inconsistent. What I want to do is try and get all the bats to be near me, like this, and then just fire it. I think I got a fair number of coins here. I don't know if it's 15, but oh god, oh, it probably was 15, but I wasn't fast enough. Whatever, we can just add 3 to the final score. As for this, I'll be back later with Wario to get that. So how do I get back out of here? This way. I think this block over here, I'm pretty sure it just has a large mushroom in it, but I'll be breaking it anyway just to be safe. Make sure it doesn't have any coins in it. Right, let me think. Before I do that, I think the next thing I'm going to do is the elevator section up here. Just to get this out of the road. Because it sucks. And I need to do this as someone other than Yoshi, because Yoshi can't break the blocks. Okay, let's just grab the... Come on, Luigi, get your butt up there. Grab these 2 first. Yeah, let's do it. I'm pretty sure I can make this. Can I make it to the other one? I probably can. I'll get the eyeball while I'm here. You know, in the original there were 2 eyeballs in this room. I'm pretty sure there's just 1 now. The other one was like over here, wasn't it? I guess I removed it because it was kind of tricky to get it, but like if you took damage from it and then just ran inside it during the invincibility frames, you could kill it pretty easily. Okay, so this block over here is probably going to have 3 coins in it. Yep, it does, and they all went in stupid directions. Well, not really, actually. That was quite good. I guess I was speaking a bit too soon there. No, he can definitely make that, can't he? Seriously? Okay. There we go. Yeah, there's another block up here that I can get as well. There are 2 blocks. One of them's got a red in it. This one, I believe. Actually, wait, I think they've both got reds in them, haven't they? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. Yeah, the red must be inside that one over there. Well, that was a tremendous failure. Alright. God, this video was really going on for much longer than I thought it would. This is probably the worst block ever because I know they're going to go in a stupid direction, but I'm just going to have to try and get them... Oh, that was actually pretty good. That's the best I've ever seen that. Where's the other one? Where is it? It's right there. I got it. Cool. Excellent. Genuinely surprised that that went so well there. Alright, but there's still one more to get. I think it's a red coin. It must be a red coin. That should be the only part of this that I've still to do. Screw it, let's just take a shortcut. I think at this point all I've got left to do is the blue coins, right? I mean, I'm trying to think if there's anything I've missed, and I don't think there is. Yeah, I really can't think of anything. I'm just trying to like play through the level in my head while I'm doing this, which is probably a terrible idea. I'm probably going to screw up because of it, but... Oh, come on. Oh no, I can think of some. God, I was just as well I did that there in my head, because that would have been bad. But there's still a couple of coins that I can get down here. And I think there might still be some in the Toxic Maze. Do not grab that star. Ah, thought I was going to avoid that. Well, it's no big deal. Yeah, I think maybe there's like some in this as well. Oops. Nope, just a big mushroom. Don't want it. I want the metal cap. After replenishing my health. Hey guys, did you know that if you run into this at full speed? Yeah, I'm not going to do it. I think I've made my point with that. Right, quickly now. $198. Oh god, I wish I could get it to 200. Let's just have a quick look. Yeah, I've got everything in here. I mean, if I got those extra 3 coins in the basement from the combo with the box, I would actually have 201 right now, which is kind of cool. I guess I can be happy with that. This is actually my current high score in this level, by the way, because I've not done this in my other file yet, because in my other file I was trying to get the theoretical max, which is substantially harder than this was. But let me just have a quick look around just to make sure. See, I don't know why, I just have a feeling that there's still a bat in this room. Because I know that in the original there was up where the lift is, so I'm gonna go and have a look. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's everything after this. If there's not a bat up here, then I'll just grab the red coin star and call it a day for this level. But I'll still show off the other method that I was talking about. Alright, let's see. So I'm just gonna let this run all the way around. I guess I'll go into first person mode, see if I can see it anywhere. Just definitely remember there being one. I think it would have got to me though if when I was over there as Luigi. Don't know why it would wait. But there is definitely one over there in the original, sort of hanging about on this platform in front of me. God, I wish I got those 3 coins. That would have been a perfect run if I had. Okay, can we see it anywhere? On these things maybe? Nope. Let's do a backflip, see if that catches attention. Nope. Alright, well, I'm happy to call it a day here. Get this. Bloody hell, that was about half an hour and I'm still not done. I've still got to show off the other method. But, pretty satisfied with that number. 198 is certainly nothing to scoff at. Definitely going to save that. Alright, so I'm not going to do a run through of this method because, as I've said numerous times now, it's very difficult. I'm not going to start with Wario or anything like that. I'm just going to jump straight in and let me think. I'm going to do it with a Goomba just so that it's easier to see, because this is purely for demonstration purposes. I'm not planning to show a full run of this, but the idea is that you go into the toxic maze with one of your eggs, and this sniffet over here, he needs to be sort of about, no, not where he is, you want to be further left than that, so I'm just going to wait for him to shift it a little bit. Right, yeah, that's probably okay, so I want to get him to stay there, get him off screen so he stops moving. This one here, there's one round this corner as well, he's sort of against the wall, and what I want to do is stand here, and I want to shoot that, turn the camera. As you saw, it bounced off of the sniffet over here. It didn't kill it. The reason it didn't kill it is because it was off screen. So I got 4 coins per Goomba there, which obviously if I had like one of the Beetles, it would have been 12 instead of just 3. But it's really, really difficult, and the reason it's difficult, I mean, you saw that I got it first try, it didn't look that bad, but sometimes this sniffet over here, even when it's off screen, it will still get killed, and if that happens once, then that's it, it's over. You can't recover from it because he's dead until you enter the level again. So what happened was it hit the first mole, hit this thing off screen, but it didn't kill it because it was off screen. Came back, hit the second mole, and then hit this wall while trying to hit this guy over here. So yeah, as I've said before, if you do all that perfectly, if you don't have Luigi unlocked, and if you get a perfect combo with the bats in the box, and I'm pretty sure the total is like 233. It's certainly around that anyway, but nobody's managed to get that high so far, so maybe one day I'll get it. But anyway, that's going to be it for Hazy Maze Cave. We've only got 1 star left to get. It's in Shifting Sandland, the worst level in the game for coin collecting, and I'll see you guys for that in the next video. Thank you for watching.